Yo, this is Kingearner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, go click the link in my bio on Instagram. I am honored at the following the members. I need y'all to go click the link in the bio. Be a part of the honorable community and comment, share, leave your pictures, have some positive words to say. Parents that are single that don't have that other parent there for help, you can ask us questions. Both parents can ask us questions. We got the best advice, man. Those of honor have the best advice because we've been through it and we're not out here trying to kind of put our story forth of what we've been through. That's over. We done it already. Once you accomplish that and everybody done heard all the stories that are true, that you've been through this and your experience and look, this is what it ended you up, at. That's over. You have to go to another level. And when you get to that another level, you have to make sure that that level includes you being the one who's steering them in the right direction. Now, I want to speak about today the confusion of the mentality of individuals and how we carry it. Coming up, I can remember one day, I was living with my grandparents. I was a fairly young man. Just come home from the Canada doing 3 years, juvenile bit. And I laid in the bed and I reached over. I used to have a little radio that sat next to my bed. And I remember hearing, I know how it feel to wake up, pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the loser, selling drugs to all the loser, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about these stress-filled days. They be on their way, mad bills to pay. That's why I drink, And I can remember that morning and hit my man G-Rap like, yo, we're going to get some money today. And we got some money that day, the next day, and the next day. Here it is, 20, 30 years later, right? Getting up, going in that direction didn't lead me anywhere but to a jail cell. Y'all gotta understand that it's self-abuse. You're hurting yourself, you're killing yourself. And I ain't here to preach to you because I know you're gonna continue to do you, right? But I want for you to understand that while you're doing you, you can always take an inch of doing something to better yourself in a positive direction. The drug money that you have, if you got a lot of it, start investing it in something. You can invest in t-shirts. Before you know it, you'll find out the support from the fiends is very low in these times. It's like, why? But the support from people in your community, regardless of what's going on in our community, everybody want to see somebody do something positive. Everybody want to see that. I don't know not one person, killer or dealer, that's like, I don't want to change. Well, I want you to understand, killer or dealer, today, I'm looking you in your eyes and let you know, you don't want to change. You know why you don't want to change? The lights turn off, the cameras, the action, and now we got Instagram. All that stops. You ain't presented as the individual no more with the $1,000 sneakers no more. You're not presented with the $1 million shirt no more. You only presented with you. And some of y'all feel as though that you aren't enough. And I'm going to give you this understanding. You are enough. How many young men, when you were in school and you didn't have nothing but a snotty nose, and that girl that walked by you and always say, ill so-and-so, she liked you. She wasn't into anything else. As she grew up, she began to understand from others, that's what she should be into. But you got to change the mindset of her and individuals that look at you in a negative way, like your homies' family. They feel like every time you pick him up, he end up shot or hurt or in jail. And guess what? He just playing the same game as you and getting caught up. You hear me? In a different manner. And some of us may get caught up in a manner where death is involved, right? And yet you see your friend die and you still go in that same mindset. But your goal is to kill someone else, right? And then they're in that mindset and they're folks, and now we all or running around all raved up. I'm a kill. Only to lay in a jail cell or a grave. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't no rocket science here. But that ain't what none of you guys want to do, man. None of you guys, y'all just want the money, you hear me? You want the bag so you can take care of mom. You want the bag so you can take care of your kids. But you don't understand that you're just going for the big lump sum. That check, that 9 to 5 that you go to build that bankroll while you're still hustling, because I know some of y'all will still hustle. Start looking at how peaceful your life has become. I mean, I know I used to grow up, I used to think that I didn't like peace. You know, I thought I liked a lot of noise going on and the cars and the lights and the big money. I had to do it. But when all of it shut off and I was in that can and my grandmother was leaving me in 2008, all that, none of that was there, man. None of that was there. Even when I got out the can, it wasn't there, that feel, how I'm back, I'm back to it. I'm going to get to a coin. I'm going to win. It wasn't there. It was like, I lost something that was a part of me. And I was away from a lot of things, like my children finishing school. Everybody had something against me because of the decisions I made. But me, who I was, I didn't have the understanding to think or care about anyone else. That's where we lose at. That's where it start becoming a thing so hard to take these bricks and rebuild this village, this community, because we have done so much to others. So, as a man, we got to start beginning to knock on the door too. Yeah, you shot him, but you're kidding. Knock on his door. Boom, boom, boom. They might not want to answer. You can shout and yell through the door. I no longer want to have fear in the family and none of these people in this house heart. What I done in my past is what I done in my past. He's out of my way. He stays out of my way. He's not dead. I apologize. And even if you killed someone, you can see a family member that that has no malice against you to hurt you and say, I apologize. Because at the end of the day, this world we live in, people go on not apologizing or not caring. So you may look at that, man, I ain't doing that. People might want to go ahead and try to rain on me. Well, they want to rain on you anyway for the wrong you've done. But at least them understanding that knew you and who you are, that you've done your time, or after you've been through some things, been shot up, they got to respect and honor that you're not going to the police. I respect you youngers that get shot up and don't go to the police, right? The reason why I respect you because you knew the game you indulged in, you hear me? But the ones who got shot innocently, the ones who got put down, that had nothing to do with anything, just got caught in the crossfire, man. That's the ones who heart I bleed for. I say, damn, Youngins, a mistake was made. And guess what? In the court of law, they're not giving you the honors on that mistake. They're not saying to you, hey, listen, we understand your intent was to kill so-and-so, but you made a mistake and this little girl, this little boy got murdered. Life in prison. They're not saying involuntary manslaughter no more. You know why? They're sick and tired, so they've been in the rules. They've been in the laws. So when you get that tick, you can't be upset. But you can get back in that law library to get back. But you got two families hurt, your own and others. So what do we do about it? How do we get an understanding? We got so many role models on social media around the world. We got so many dudes that was in the streets or that was close to people in the streets that you can get examples from. So you have to take pieces and pieces and pieces. See, them other guys are going to tell you, don't listen to Kingearner. Don't take nothing from him. Because I had enough heart to put my face on snatching honor and letting these rats know how I felt. And that's how I am in person in real life. At a time I couldn't shut up if I seen one. I'm going dead at them, I'm not going to say I was the biggest, I'm not going to say I was the smallest. But I'm going to say this, that I am an individual that came based off of honor. And my honor is to restore the people. Even when I was in negativity, I knew it was wrong, you hear me? But I can't turn it off when the cameras and lights is on. My pride is in the way. Everybody would have looked at me like, oh man, his ain't this big old gangster, as he say. But why are we caring about that? 30 years old, 40 years old, late 20s hanging on corners, when we got doctors in school that are in their 20s and their 30s, young black men, you see? When we got individuals who are going up, you don't have to be a police officer. You could be a fireman, you know what I'm saying? You could be a CO. You can make sure you help your homies in the can by just being amongst them and not doing all the other negative things. They're respecting honor a cheese stick over anything else, man. Some won't, but you'll get the method and understanding while you're doing your tick, you hear me? It's better to keep a better relationship with an individual that has the key than anything. But always remember this, you never go against that person with that key for another, you don't go against that person, for an inmate. Like, you don't cross the inmate for the person that's a friend. You let that guard know this is where you stand at, this is where I stand at, but we're going to create some positivity in here. Instead of you bringing all the other stuff in, man, you can bring the Jizzax too, and I ain't hating on that, you hear me? But instead of the K2 and all that other nonsense, that's killing us, let's bring some books in here that we can't get in. Let's do some things that's going to educate us, because if we aren't educated, before you know it, we're all going to be in some type of slavery somehow. And guess what? For guys like myself that changed, I'm going to be looking at the ones that didn't change like, yo, chill out. We carriers. We got to establish something. We have to establish a foundation and let these people know that we aren't to be bothered or messed with, but we can't go with no foundation. You hear me? Or we could talk our honor because we're strong single as men. We're strong one by one. We can take on armies, those of honor. But at the end of the day, there are some of us that are strong mentally and not physically. And that's what you guys got to understand that's running around here with the pistol. You know a guy a chump, man. You know a guy, or he's not on your level. He's not harming you, but these people are whispering in your ear. These people are continually, him. Yeah, he said this, he said that, he said that. Look at them people as the enemy. You know why? They're provoking you to get both of you out of the way. The killer and the one that's being killed. I'm pretty sure in the communities worldwide, that's going on more than anything. Where there's an OG. Yeah, you need to get out the wizzy. Don't let that go. Some people have an interest in loving to see negative. And some of you fall right for it. Stop falling for it. Let's start getting an understanding. And I don't agree with drug dealing. But you and that one that you may want to kill, y'all might can get money together better than, what's about to happen when you draw down on him or you see him lacking and you pull up and you push his head back. And guess what? Now you got homicide all up on you. Or maybe you just got the name of a killer. Now there's somebody that want to kill you because they're like, he's killing too much. He's in my way. And the cycle goes over and over and over and over again. Where do we get to understand that they will have control of us? Because usually when that happens and you wind up getting caught for the one, it's usually that one. And then people find out you in jail and they find out your team in jail and they find out your team can't move. They get to pointing fingers. Then you get some individuals in your team that get to pointing fingers because they know that you down for the count. And you put yourself down. So you're down and then you're putting yourself down. Youngins, let's get a better mindset. Let's focus. You and him are better friends. You and him are more better friends than y'all are enemies. But you feel like you can't be his friend because your friend mad. And your friend don't like him and they had a beef. Well, you go to that friend. Look, that's over with. If it's a brother or a true friend to you, man, especially a brother, they're going to say, it's over then. It's no beef. It's no beef. You said it, it's no beef. And guess what? You can respect that. Because some of y'all OGs, y'all forget, y'all try to do the neighborhood resolution thing. And y'all step between youngins and y'all say, don't do this and don't do that. And they'll both agree, but this one saying, I'm going to get them now. They put their guard down. Don't be that OG that helped put these youngins' guards down against one another. And guess what? Someone get murdered all because of your say-so. Be that OG to say, pause, if y'all going to kill each other and y'all on the nonsense, go ahead and do it. I'm out of that. I don't got nothing to do with that. That's not what I'm on. And never involve the police, you fake neighborhood resolutions. No, don't do that. You know how you carry it? Say what you say. If y'all want to kill each other, I'm out. If y'all don't want to kill each other, y'all should make peace amongst one another. I can't create peace. I can't create something in your head to make you have an understanding to say, put your guard down, and I would never do it. So my goal is this, to put it in your heart from what you see here. Yeah, everybody use the internet, but I'm going to use it correctly. And you know what I'm going to do this year? I'm going to make sure I stay out of y'all way. The world. Y'all know last summer, man, I was in y'all way, man. Subway bus, Broad Street, Philadelphia, wherever at back block, carrying it, you hear me? With honor intact, you hear me? And I had the love from the people. But I don't want the love from the people no more. I only want the love from my family. I want the people to understand that we have to go in the right direction. And I'm not going to bring religion up. I see so many platforms in our communities worldwide. Look at, what was his name? Professor something. I forgot these. Polite, the guy Polite and all of them. They bring religion into this. They bring color into this. I'm not doing that. You know, I understand what's going on with our people, and I would touch on them terms of different things. But I would never in my life go in the way of pointing things in a direction that says, I'm cool with it. No longer am I okay with it. You guys that call my phone that, hey man, this rat done this rat done that. My phone is no longer open to you guys. You know why? You want me to do your dirty work. My dirty work is on honor for helping the children and making sure the people in the can got that retribution. You see, it wasn't about the fame. The fame just started coming about that honor snatching. I never wanted no fame. That never was me. But guess what? I went in that direction. Well, you won't see that from Kingearner anymore. And those of honor are always helping one another in a positive way. The other day, I hit my brother. I said, Leak, man, I get a call. This boy's a rat, man. This boy, snatches out. I'm ready to go bananas. Leak said, damn, miss. No, you can't save everybody. You know, you can't do everybody's dirty work, bro. We all snatch of honor, remember? Go to your YouTube. You got millions of people. They know where you stand at. These youngins need you, and that's what I needed. That's what I needed to hear. Don't tell me how positive you want me to be when you put the vices in my face. You put the things you know that my negative appetite loves to eat on. I'm no longer you guys too. You don't like a rat, check that rat. Stop trying to get Kingearner to do it. Same way y'all done in the can. Same way. Y'all never want to speak up for one another. Your homie friend, a dude could be in a can with a guy and his man could have told. And guess what? How he carries it. No, I'm going to let him be him. You do that, but out here, you would blow his head off from the back. But you don't want to rumble or check him or stand up for your man. If that's your man, make sure his name clear. You support him while he's there when he ain't there. Listen to Leak Moss bars that reflect to the positivity that I speak on 24/7. But y'all missed it. And guess what? Kingearner going to continue to give y'all the purest of honor. And I'm going to let y'all know, I ain't worried about fame. I ain't worried about going viral. You know what I'm worried about? Making sure that I continue on the path that I'm on, because I went on this path and I lose on the other path because my aggression is going to make sure that I put myself in a bad position. And guess what? We have to have control. So I just wanted to drop by, tell y'all on this honorable day, I honor y'all, I love y'all. You know, continue to support the Honor Your Life campaign. Stop recycling crime. Go to leakmoss.com. Go there now to get your music that out of hibernation. If you haven't heard it, go get it, man. It reflects to the positivity that I'm speaking on. This is what we all been trying to give y'all. Kingearner live. And to the people in the comments, I love y'all for coming to watch. But y'all can comment on, man. Y'all won't be, and you bloggers, y'all won't be the control of me being a fool, a dummy, or separation with me or those that have honor running through their veins. And when I say that, There are many people in this world, not just the ones I love and that I support and that I may communicate with, that's a part of my circle. You see, there are millions and billions of individuals with honor in their veins. Kingearner live and direct, link in bio.